Hey, what's up, everyone? Thank you so much for checking out another video here on Shows Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course. I do want to break down Cardi B's latest Twitter beef with a young lady by the name of Nicole Arbour. So, Nicole is going to give some tweets, give her opinion on something that may be triggering. It is about violence in the Black community. And while I do kind of feel like the timing was really messed up because Cardi B and her husband just lost the rapper Takeoff, in the message, the core of her message, let's discuss whether or not, if there is a lie. In the words of Mia Thornton, where's the lie? All right, so let's jump right in. So first, I want to point out, because you may be asking like the $1 million question, which is who is Nicole Arbour? Well, Nicole Arbour is a Canadian comedian and YouTuber. I did look her up, and it sounds like being controversial is kind of her thing. I guess she made a video called Dear Fat People, and of course, some people felt like it was fat shaming. So we're gonna dig into everything in relation to Cardi B. It is several tweets, so I do have to go through each and every one, and I went in like chronological order. So I scrolled all the way down to where it all started just a couple days ago. So Nicole Arbour says, man, a few weeks after his cousin was murdered after a dice game, Offset's making new music about shooting people and shooting places up. Not a single thing was learned. And then there is this picture of, I believe that is Offset dressed for Halloween. And Nicole Arbour says, my bad, y'all. Cardi B just posted this, and I was sure it was Offset rapping about murder with a fake gun. Honestly, my bad if that's not what this video is. So she's being obviously sarcastic, but it was Halloween, I have to say, in my opinion. Sometimes everything is not always about being so conscious, right? It was like Halloween, but I guess Miss Nicole is taking everything literal with Offset being a rapper and him just losing a takeoff. And then Nicole says, oh, I said what I said. Even if that video was made before it happened, you still don't see what's happening. When you promote senseless violence in a community, you get senseless violence in a community. It's sad as fuck that all these young guys are dying. Something has to change. So I'm moving the slides for you all, and then I am reading off of another tab of my slides because it's just like easier for me to read. So then she says, is it on your brother-in-law? Yeah. Okay. So your brother-in-law was just murdered and you're posting videos about killing people still? Like still? How aren't you getting it yet? This isn't a joke. This is real talk. You are a damn leader and you can make change in the name of takeoff. Then as you can see, it says this tweet was deleted. So I'm assuming that whatever Cardi B responded with, Cardi B later deleted the tweet. And then, Nicole says, I miss Tupac, the end. So obviously, Nicole is a very sarcastic person, right? With I miss Tupac, I don't know if she's being sincere or not. Let's assume that Nicole Arbour is being sincere when she says, I miss Tupac. Then that would mean that she's saying that Tupac was a conscious rapper. Of course, we know that, he recorded music that you could dance to, California Love, I Get Around. But then he also wrote the story Brenda's Got a Baby, which is one of my personal favorite hip hop records ever. So if Nicole is familiar with, Brenda's Got a Baby or Keep Your Head Up, then she may be sincere when she says, I miss Tupac. But also, I want to also respond to her tweet above that, where she says, this ain't a joke. This is real talk. You are a damn leader, and you can make change in the name of takeoff. So of course we know Cardi B is not a political leader or leader of a company or anything like that. I believe that Nicole is speaking to Cardi B's following, having millions of fans, millions of people who have purchased her records, millions of fans who follow her on her social media platforms. So Cardi B is influential in that way. And so Nicole is saying you could use your platform to educate your fans, people who listen to your music, to make better choices with your life. Now, if that's what Nicole Arbour is saying in that tweet, then I definitely agree with her that, she could use her platform to really educate that younger generation. I remember when I was a kid, the basketball player Charles Barkley, he used to say, I am no role model. I am not out here to, try and help raise anybody's kids. I'm not responsible for anyone's behavior. And that is true also. But the whole point is that if you have so many people who are following you, and let's face it, some people are not deep thinkers. Some people are not independent thinkers. Some people do follow the crowd. Some people may just take longer to tap into common sense. So they could be easily swayed, right? If they're listening to just rap music and they're just hearing about, violent behavior or being promiscuous and calling women bitches and hoes, they're going to really think that that's normal, appropriate behavior. So in regards to Nicole's tweet to Cardi B, you are a damn leader and you can make change in the name of takeoff. Nicole Arbour is right that for all those people that are not independent thinkers, who aren't growing up in two-parent households where the parents are working, they're not impoverished, they're even taking them to church, talking to them about God and emphasizing education, etc., you could use your platform to educate them and give them just like another way of life. I totally agree. So let's move on. So then she says, yo, wait, did Cardi B just threaten to murder my mom over a tweet about not promoting violence? Is this real life? So Cardi B says, your mother is going to die. And that is in response to one of Nicole's tweets. Your brother-in-law was just murdered and you're posting videos about killing people still? Like still? How aren't you getting it yet? And then Cardi B says, your mother is going to die. And Nicole Arbour says, yo, wait, did Cardi B just threaten to murder my mom over a tweet about not promoting violence? Is this real life? So now, technically, Cardi B did not threaten Nicole Arbour's mom. She spoke very negatively concerning her, which, like, if you're a spiritual person, you probably would not appreciate that. Like, do not speak that over my life. I don't receive that. So I think that that was in poor taste for Cardi B to say. I think that she was just trying to clap back and she was annoyed. But then, like, the little amused emoji that she posts, that's just really dark and unnecessary, Cardi. I know that you can get frustrated when people send you criticizing tweets, but you don't have to always, number one, engage. You could block them. And, you really just don't want to stoop so low. Like, that's just really dark. And the lady, Nicole, of course, she jumped to, wait, is she threatening my mom? And for some people that may be trying to trigger you, that's what they're waiting on, Cardi. They're waiting on you to really go there and, get in the mud with them so that they can say, wait, did she just threaten my mom? So I wish Cardi B hadn't said your mother is going to die. That was very unnecessary and she took it to a dark place. But Nicole, that wasn't like a threat. So then let me update my slide on my live. Nicole says, yo, Cardi, you're going to send some guys to beat me up in a strip club now because the truth is inconvenient to you, or just drug me and steal my money? Show some damn respect and stop promoting the murder of Black men. So then, of course, as you know, Nicole is referring to Cardi B's case where allegedly she ordered a couple of sisters to be beat up in a strip club after allegedly one of them slept with Offset, Cardi's husband. So Cardi B basically beat that case. I believe she just got like community service, and that was earlier this year. So that's what Nicole is referring to. All right, so next tweet, now it's a response from Cardi B. Cardi says, the fact that you're trying to use the death of someone I love to get clout is crazy. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm just going to pray for you. All right, so that's a pretty a mature response, Cardi. But this lady is not stopping. So Cardi says, I'm going to pray for you. And then Nicole responds with, the fact that you think it's about that is crazy. You continue to promote the exact thing that traumatized your family. By doing that, by glorifying and edifying the murder of Black men, it's going to keep happening. So Nicole definitely wasn't moved by the whole I'm gonna pray for you. Cardi was trying to take, the high road for sure, but this lady just wants to drive home that, rap music is glorifying the murder of Black men. And then she's saying if you all aren't going to change your lyrics and try to properly influence your fans, it's just going to keep happening. And she does have a point, y'all. And it doesn't make me less Black or an Oreo or a coon. I love people. I care about people. That's why I say these things. And since I was a kid, rap music, the lyrics was always violent or, they were promoting promiscuity. It was just that my parents were raising me right. So I could just listen to the music and it not influence me. But again, every single person is not going to be raised the way that you and I are. They're going to really be raised by rap music and think that it is appropriate to sleep around and call women out of their names and not even think about marriage to anyone and to resolve conflict violently, if that's all they hear. So Nicole has a point. I know that it may be triggering because she's not Black, she's white, but if you can take her race out of the equation and just focus on what she is tweeting, I do pose the question, where is the lie? All right, so then we have, she says, oh look, let's see here. So now I think that I may have skipped a slide. I'm sorry. Okay, I just have to read it from my StreamYard. Oh, look, she's racist because I can't debate her. Grow the fuck up. I'm not racist, and Kyrie Irving isn't anti-Semitic either. Those tweets are fake, and this is a real issue. You keep clowning the topic of Black men dying. Maybe Nicki Minaj can set the example then. So then she's putting Nicki Minaj in it, which I'm sure that she was not trying to be involved at all. But now she's trying. So Nicole Arbour obviously pays attention to the girls, to the rappers. She knows that Nicki Minaj and Cardi B do not get along. She probably remembers that they fought at was it Fashion Week where they fought, or like at the Met Gala? So now Nicole is trying to involve Nicki, just really trying to trigger Cardi, but that didn't work. And Nicki Minaj didn't get involved. All right. Okay, I'm sorry, but when is enough enough? I'm just a pink neck from a blue collar town. I can't change Black culture. But what I can say is, I'm sure as fuck don't hear music about killing white guys approved for radio or see it trending. We get in society what we promote, good or bad. So now let's talk about this tweet, right? So I have to say, Nicole is right again. It seems like the Black race, we are the only race where the music disrespects its women, disrespects Black women, and it does promote violence. And the thing is, what's kind of really sad and disturbing is that if a rapper rapped about, falling in love and getting married and raising his kids and being thankful, people would say that that's weak, right? And boring. That people would say that that rapper does not have a strong pen game because they're not rapping about taking people out, unaliving them, or sleeping around and being promiscuous. So it's so strange that our community, we want things to change, but the things that we support are more toxic. And, again, it doesn't make me less Black or that I'm anti-Black because I'm saying things that our race could work on. I'm saying it in love, 100%. All right. I'm going to do an episode on this, on the Arbour effect tomorrow. Cardi B, you're welcome to come on to chat it out. No edits. We can even do a live. This is too important a topic for it to get lost as a Twitter beef. It's not. So now Nicole, she has a podcast. If you go to her Twitter, you see like in the basically in the header where she promotes her podcast. So now she's inviting Cardi B on. So this lady wants to trend even more, and don't get me wrong, I don't think this lady is just about trending. Oh, wait, am I saying, I'm not sure if she's 100% sincere. I do think that she is a master at trending because other bloggers, definitely with larger platforms than mine, are talking about this lady and none of us knew who she was, but now she wants to make it even bigger by inviting Cardi B onto her podcast. So then we have a video. So, whoops, I actually went out of Nicole Arbour's Twitter. So I do want to go back because I wanted to play that video, which I am going to do after I go through all of the tweets. Then we will go back because I want to play what she pulled up from Cardi B. So Nicole Arbour accuses Cardi B of pulling up fake Facebook posts where she was saying things, I guess, about like Black people. So I am going to play that in just a moment. I do want to knock out these tweets though. So then Nicole is saying, yo, now Cardi B is photoshopping shit with my name on it to pretend I'm racist because she wants to defend promoting the killing of Black men as okay. The fuck is wrong with you? Notice she mentions the devil and being evil. Yeah, it's all showing now. So we are going to go back and play that in just a moment. So then Nicole says, I don't even have a Facebook, and Cardi B is posting racist posts from my Facebook page to millions. Y'all see what these people do if you talk any sense? Try and smear you, scare you, threaten your family. Of course, you're covered in Balenciaga. The devil is working through you. So, Balenciaga has been in the press this week over some photographs involving children that was disturbing. Balenciaga did post an apology, and, Candace Owens was really driving it home on her Instagram. She kept tagging Kim Kardashian, who I believe is like a model for Balenciaga. So that's what Nicole Arbour is bringing up. Then she says, yeah, Cardi, I don't want your photoshopping ass on my show. Truth is, it's disgusting that you're promoting violence right after a murder. And instead of saying, yeah, that's messed up, I shouldn't do that, you go full psycho on me for speaking up. And YouTube, I know that I said the M word. Please forgive me. I was reading her tweet, but yes, murk or unalive. All right, so then Nicole actually talks about Complex Magazine. They actually started, I guess they did an article on her Twitter beef with Cardi. And she says, look at the lies that Complex Magazine is writing about me. Cardi was dragged by Twitter, so she called her friends at the magazine to try and smear me when her fake tweets didn't work. Then the article snippet that Nicole posted, it reads, Arbour, who is an anti-vaxxer and has publicly supported Kyrie Irving's recent anti-Semitic comments, later shared a Hollywood Unlocked post that saw Cardi discussing the situation, where she highlighted an alleged Facebook post from Arbour in which she told people to arm themselves and SHOOT amid the Black Lives Matter protest in 2020. The looters travel in packs and will beat and K you without remorse, she reportedly wrote. This post is about protesters. It's about the riots. God have mercy on America. Okay, so this is actually pretty loaded. So number one, Complex Magazine is pointing out that this lady, Nicole Arbour, is an anti-vaxxer, which to me, that's a totally separate topic behind, the lyrics of rap music and what rap music could be promoting. So I'm not sure why the author of this article would bring up Nicole's views on the vaccine. And I do know some Black people who have not gotten the vaccine at all, or the V word. So I feel like that's totally unrelated. And then they brought up Kyrie Irving and Nicole supporting him and just linking all of these different things, almost making it more political than about the social effects of rap music. So, like, this article is kind of taking it to another level. And then they quoted her as something that she said about the Black Lives Matter protesters in 2020. So this is getting really deep, and it is involving extra people, additional people at this point. Okay, so that is my last slide. So now I want to share with you my screen, the Twitter page of Nicole Arbour, so that we can play that video and get into what Cardi B was saying about her. So let me scroll down a bit.
It's with a heavy heart I type this. I can't see because I'm not thinking, believe Israel, arm yourself and shoot. The video I saw today will harm you forever. Please, anyone and everyone on this page is in doubt. Protect yourself and your family and shoot. The looters travel in packs and will beat and kill you, lynching white people and whatever the fuck. The whole George Floyd thing was happening during the pandemic. Like, this bitch really wanted people to look what's going on. And this is the type of shit that y'all rallying around because, oh, I might took a tweet low, too low. The fuck? She knew exactly what the fuck she was doing, mentioning my nigga and mentioning somebody that I fucking care so much about that has passed. Don't fucking play with me. But y'all, whatever it is, for Cardi to look like the fucking devil, we're gonna rally. As long as they're against Cardi, we're gonna rally behind them. Go ahead, bitch. Hi, Kinky Man. Hey, mama. Te vas a acostar. All right. Well, anyways. Bye. Ooh, I hope I could. And that's the thing, like me, I ain't Michelle Obama, bitch. When they go low, I go to fucking hell, bitch. That's the issue. The issue with me, that's the issue with me, bro. That's the issue with me. I know sometimes I be saying, like, bitch, you be saying too much, you shouldn't have said that. But you need to understand how fucking mad this bitch was fucking getting me.
Okay. So that is that video. Nicole Arbour is saying that, she doesn't even have a Facebook, and whatever messages that Cardi was sharing with her following, it was like all fake and photoshopped. So I'm not sure how true that is, but Nicole Arbour is denying whatever Cardi B pulled up. Now, I want to say that Nicole Arbour is focusing on the lyrics of rap music and what rap, kind of like the image of it, the promiscuity, the disrespecting women, and the violence in the lyrics. And then Cardi B allegedly found some problematic messages that Nicole Arbour allegedly posted. So it's almost like she's ignoring what Nicole wants to talk about, right? Wants to have a conversation about. And then she's bringing up some alleged posts from a couple years ago that I'm not saying could potentially be a problem if the lady posted those things. But my point is, Cardi B is not directly addressing her about the image of rap music and what rap music portrays.
Shoot him in the hallway. When I saw her post that, just a couple weeks after they married Tate, just when I thought I would have.
This is actually a summary of Nicole Arbour. She's summarizing her Twitter beef, if you will, with Cardi B. So it's like almost 7 minutes. We may not listen to the whole thing, but I'll go ahead and hit play.
Normally released to my podcast, I randomly get in a Twitter battle with Cardi B on a Sunday night. Can't say I have down on the bingo card. And the crazy thing isn't even that it trended this morning on Twitter, or that she posted fake photoshopped tweets and Facebook posts pretending that I said them. I can see the lines where this was photoshopped. You didn't even try hard. That's upsetting. The real crazy part is that most of the internet, surprisingly, including Black Twitter, backed me up. If you know anything about Black Twitter, it is the most entertaining part of Twitter, but they're also known to drag people. I was personally drugged. I've been both praised and rightfully dragged right across Black Twitter. Thank you, Black Twitter, for being on my side. because I made sense. Cardi B posted a video of her husband, Offset. He was holding a fake gun, dressed like the Joker, shooting towards the camera with the lyrics, "Catch a body, broad day, shoot him in the hallway." When I saw her post that, just a couple weeks after they buried Takeoff, who was in the Migos, super talented guy. Nobody had a bad thing to say about him. He's the cousin slash nephew slash pretty much brother of Offset, and he died in a senseless shooting during a dice game. When I saw her post that, I just thought, well, what could possibly be more disrespectful to the name of the guy who just passed in the same way? She didn't get it. I posted how we don't want to be condoning violence, and her response was violent. I tried so hard and got no far. And in the end, it didn't even matter. Cardi B doesn't seem to get points unless they're on her nails. It's like the point went right over your front lace. Unbelievable. I even tried saying it in Spanish in hopes that something was getting lost in translation. Instead of trying to understand where I was coming from, she went to the wheel of woke. She's a racist. We're going to call her a racist. Everybody call her a racist.
Sorry about this, Cardi, but we can't actually find anything racist she's done or said. In fact, she raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for the Bronx, your hood, during the BLM riots when businesses were broken up. What do we do? You want us to Photoshop tweets to pretend she's racist?
Oh, okay.
Maybe this girl Nicole's onto something, because I feel afraid for my life.
If the response to anybody in a debate is that they're a insert phobic here, chances are they know they're wrong.
I'll tell you why I found this disturbing. Frankly, you should too.
Reason the first. Name a song on mainstream radio right now that's about killing white people. Name a song that's charted that's about killing white people. Do you not find it disturbing that it's okay for us to promote music that talks about killing black people, specifically black men? Not like they're human beings, like they're bugs. We shouldn't be desensitizing ourselves to the murdering of young black men. And this is what's happening. It's being treated the same as stepping on an ant. Which takes me to my second point. When we are desensitizing society, what do you think the result will be? When we're feeding that to police officers, when we're feeding that to the media, then we end up with things like police brutality. Because even if you don't want to be desensitized to that, if the music and the culture and everything we see in entertainment is constantly desensitizing a person to brutalizing black people, specifically, it keeps happening. And I'm very aware that I lack melanin in my skin, but these freckles are in fact the color of my soul. And that part says that we're supposed to judge each other based on our character. Cardi, you know I was making points, and you're just mad I made them. Number three, I understand a grieving family. And I wasn't trying to be disrespectful to the name of Takeoff. I was trying to make his death mean something. Can I personally stop it? No, this is what I can do.
I'm just a pink neck from the suburbs. At what point do we say these recording artists are
exploiting their culture? You could just as easily be putting into the minds of young men, black men are kings, entrepreneurs, empire builders, good husbands, good fathers. But the messaging you're choosing to put out there is that the life of a black man isn't worth anything. Black lives matter. I agree.
So act like it.
Point number 4, and I think this is the most important one, everybody is somebody's takeoff. Shoot him in the hallway. Who are you talking about? That's somebody's kid you're talking about. That's somebody's brother. That's somebody's cousin. That's somebody's takeoff. That you're talking about just shoot him broad day in the hallway. That's a person. And if you don't want that to come to your family and to your people, why are you putting that energy out there? The law of attraction is real. We all know this. We know that what we're putting out is going to come back. If we don't want that to continue to come back in a cycle, listen, I don't have to remind everybody, but black people have been through some shit, specifically in North America. Why do you want to make it harder?
Catch a body broad day, shoot him in the hallway. Oh, now those kids there, they don't have a dad, so they're going to grow up fatherless. That mom's going to have to work overtime. She's probably going to have to do things that she's not proud of. Kids are going to be by themselves. Maybe there's a grandma that can help out, maybe not, but those kids aren't going to have the same opportunities that maybe some white kids have. Because that happened, because that shit was normalized. Oh, now his homies that are around him, they're depressed. And now they're going to get on drugs because they're so upset for what they just witnessed. They lost their friend. Woo, woo, that's the sound of the police are here now. They're getting arrested for taking those drugs to deal with the depression that they experienced from their friend dying. Now their kids don't have a father either. So now that's a whole generation that we're fucking up from this attitude that certain lives don't matter. What you're posting and glorifying,
There's no glory in that. History will just keep repeating itself. And all this division shit is over. Like, it's tacky, it is expired. Beefing on Twitter instead of listening to each other to try and understand a position? Tacky. White girl, stay in your lane. Sorry, I got confused. Do you want allies, which is what I've heard the last few years, or like you want people to shut up and just like you gotta? Because if I'm an ally, I'm gonna be a real ally, which is a friend, and I'm gonna tell you when shit's fucked up. That was fucked up, and it continues to be fucked up. I get that that's a lifestyle, but I also get that we have the power to change the messaging that is going into a specific community and poisoning it. Consistently. You have the opportunity to set your community up with an advantage. Feed positivity, feed blessings, feed affirmations. Catch a body broad day, shoot him in the hallway. Take off Less's life because of how quickly we escalate shit. And while your family is mourning that trauma, I want you to figure out why you would wish it on other people when you can help make sure it doesn't happen again. That's all I was tweeting about. My name's Nicole Arbour. Thanks for watching. Keep laughing. Be good to each other in real life. And until next time, go team.
I love that.
Okay, so that was her summarizing her tweeting with Cardi B. And so, you know, Cardi probably didn't really understand. No shade to Cardi B. Of course, she is entertaining. I think she has a flow. I don't know how much of her lyrics that Cardi B writes, she has a flow. But as far as engaging in a serious conversation about rap music and what it promotes that's kind of ill, I don't think she was prepared to really engage in that conversation with this young lady, Nicole Arbour. And that is no shade, for any Cardi B fans, but it's just my opinion. I don't even think Cardi could really process what Nicole was trying to say in her tweets. Cardi B just responded to, oh, she must be racist, and let me look for some racist posts from the past. I don't even think that she really comprehended what Nicole was trying to say. Like, you all just lost your loved one due to violence, and you're promoting violence, even in your Halloween costume, as well as your rap lyrics. You could use your platform to encourage your following to not make poor choices. But I don't think that Cardi B saw that at all. I believe that she saw, just a quote unquote racist white woman, trying to say something negative about her and her family. But, then it's really tough, because if that same message that Nicole Arbour said, if it came from a black person, if it came from me, or like if it came from like a Candace Owens, forget it. Then you're just an Oreo, you're a coon, and you're putting your people down. So I think sometimes with our race, when it's something that's hurtful, that's a hard pill to swallow, that we don't want to admit, look, yeah, we do vibe to rap music that has the lyrics that promotes promiscuity, it promotes disrespecting women, it promotes violence. We don't want to admit those things because it's hurtful, or it may even be a little embarrassing, right? So then, we attack the messenger. And I do think that's what has happened in this situation with Cardi B and this comedian, Nicole Arbour. But definitely let me know your thoughts on this situation. Thank you for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. Please hit the like button, because it does kind of cause YouTube to recommend the video to more people. And hopefully Mr. YouTube or Mrs. YouTube ain't mad at me for like using some words when I was reading their tweets, but because this is definitely a thought-provoking topic. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to my channel. As you can see, I do a variety of things, not just TV show recaps. And so I hope that you're doing great. If not, I'm sure your day and your week will get better. So thank you so much, and take good care. Bye-bye.